Legacies are built with strength, determination, passion.
You're going to make your mark in the 2012 season.
He fires downfield. The kick is Mustang football. It's a pass over the middle. A handoff.
The legacy has begun. Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram presents Mustang Football Review.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm Glenn Laird. I'm the Director of Advancement at Madison Academy. Each week at this time, Mustang head coach Dr. Eric Koyu joins us to review the action of last week's game and to give us an idea of what to expect from this week's opponent. For the third straight year, the Mustangs lost their season opener. It was a tough, grinded-out game with the Mustangs falling short 13-7. Well, Coach Koyu told all who would listen that Tanner could be as good as any team we would see all year. Well, Coach, you often preach that it's all about the matchups. What was it about Tanner that caused them to match up so well against the Mustangs?
It is about matchups a lot of times because good teams playing each other have different styles. Well, we are a fast team. Tanner proved to be just as fast, if not faster, so that neutralized some of our strengths. So their speed is really what allowed them to win the ballgame.
Well, each team had a big play in the game that resulted in a touchdown, but in that first series, Tanner just had put together a good long drive. Let's take a look at the first half action, Coach, and we'll let you take over and just give us your analysis.
Tanner's opening drive was very important for them to kind of set the pace, and they did a good job of controlling the ball. We had opportunities to stop that drive.
Tanner will receive the open.
Hats off to Tanner, very impressive opening drive. Not only did they march down the field on a long play drive, they ate a lot of clock. Which is sometimes a forgotten art in football, ball control, controlling the clock. Of course, every weekend across America, you got the guys coming out from the corner of the end zones, going through the cheerleading and fan lines, and that's exciting. We open up here. Defense played an outstanding game the whole night, though. They've got an excellent running attack, and we did a good job of controlling their run to a degree. They did what they had to do to move the ball, one big drive, one big play, but you see there Frank Williams making a good tackle. Taylor Zach was our leading tackler. He's got to anchor our defense, being that middle linebacker. I mean, he makes tackle after tackle. I believe the stats showed he ended up with 12 tackles as our leader. He's in on another tackle. That play there, you see that we did a good job of gang tackling, which is very important in football. We have to get players spoking the football. When you've got a fullback that's 230 pounds like Tanner does, you have to have more than one guy to bring him down. Excellent job there with a good team defensive play, rallying to the football, disengaging from their blocks, and making a tackle. Run a little counter tray play here. We had a blitz off the edge, and again, good job by our defense getting off the blocks, rallying to the football for a loss of yardage. And this opening drive, that was a chance, gave our defense a chance to maybe stymie them and keep them out of the end zone. And there you have Garrett Lindsey that disrupted the play. He didn't make the tackle, but he disrupted the play by staying and shuffling down the line, making the tailback redirect, which allowed our linebackers, Taylor Zach and Logan Hamlet, to make a tackle for a loss. Great play by Tanner here, running the bootleg. Everybody's expecting the ball up the middle. We actually stop them there on the first down, goal to go. But they make a great play call here with the bootleg. There's the quarterback, and excellent block by Macklin, a Division I receiver going to UAB. Does a good block on the edge. Now, that play right there, we preach little things. That block kick, or the extra point, gave us a chance. If we can a play or two to win the ball game 7-6 later on. So that was an important block right there, or 14-13 if we were able to garner another score. Taylor Zach on a great kickoff return gives us excellent field position. Field position is so important in football, and we actually had better field position on average than Tanner, which we have to be able to capitalize on. Set up a little screen play here. Justin did a good job getting it to Kerryon Johnson, who makes a lot of guys miss. Unfortunately, it was positive yards, but we were 3rd and long and didn't quite get enough for the first down. So hats off to Tanner for forcing us to punt. Tanner setting up a little screen play. Taylor Kelly read it well, stayed with the back, neutralizes that play. Outstanding play by Taylor Kelly. Defensive linemen need to retrace their steps on the screen. He did a good job there. A little mishap with the snap there on Tanner, and our guys take advantage of it for a tackle for a loss on the quarterback. This shows you, Kerryon Johnson's leaping ability as he goes up and knocks that ball down and away from Macklin.
Well, Coach, highlights going into the locker room show us going in 6-0. You've got to feel good about, after that first drive, the way that your team responded. Let's take a look at the second half highlights in just a little bit. But coming up first, we will visit with the seniors on the Mustang cheerleading squad, and you won't want to miss this week's Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville Slice of Life on the MA campus. Last week's trivia question, we asked it, but we never did answer it. Let's see if you can get the answer this week.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
Attention Huntsville, Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is announcing the model year closeout. We're starting early for a reason. Unbelievable prices. Get the 2012 Ram 1500, closeout priced at $19,981. All prices are posted and ready to go. Plus, get amazing trade-in values.
The early model year closeout is going on now, right here, right now. Only at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
The 2013 Dodge Dart. Yep, it's finally here, and only here, at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. It's a car lover's dream. This baby has an 8.5-inch touchscreen, 10 airbag standard, and gets up to 41 MPGs. Style, performance, MPGs, all in one nice little package, and starting at just $14,900.
You'll only find it at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. You think you've seen good deals? Well, you haven't been to Landers McLarty Subaru, where for the first time ever, you get to choose. Get the 2012 Forester or the 2012 Legacy, just $19,995. Yeah, $19,995. That's a deal you can really sink your teeth into. Or get the 2012 Outback right now, just $279 a month. Run, don't walk, to Landers McLarty Subaru in Huntsville. Today, dog.
Introducing the all-new Fiat of Huntsville, right here on University Drive. You've got to see these cars, even take a test drive. Experience the new Fiat 500, available now for just $13,995 or only $99 per month.
We invite you to see our brand new facility and celebrate our grand opening
of the all-new Fiat of Huntsville on University Drive.
Mustang Football Review, sponsored by Fiat of Huntsville.
Welcome back. Next week at this time, we will introduce a new segment to our program called the AD Report. Athletic Director Andy Blackston will introduce you to some of the sports students at Madison Academy, or students are involved in at Madison Academy. Andy was at the Vandy, South Carolina game Thursday night to watch MA alum Jordan Matthews. Jordan had 147 yards receiving in front of a national audience. There is a lot of talk about the future of the Vanderbilt program, and you'd have to say that Jordan Matthews is a big part of that story, wouldn't you, Coach?
Absolutely. Coach Franklin has done an awesome job of creating a lot of energy around the program. There's not a more energetic player than Jordan Matthews. He's one of the hardest working players I've ever had. He plays the game with a passion, and he energizes his teammates.
We're proud of what Jordan is accomplishing at this level. The cheer squad at any school serves as a catalyst for school spirit. These young ladies leave their comfort zones at home to step in front of their peers and parents to fire up the crowd. Fiat of Huntsville would like to introduce you to the seniors on this year's squad.
Come on now, yo, go, go! Mustangs, hey, Mustangs, ho! Come on now, yo, go, go!
I've been blessed to cheer at Madison Academy since kindergarten. It has taught me many wonderful traits, but the greatest thing I've taken from it is a servant heart.
Hey, Mustangs, ho! Come on now, yo, go, go! Go, 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 go!
Coming from a public school, I didn't know if I would be accepted or not, but I really was, and I grew in my spiritual life, which I really appreciated.
I started at Madison Academy when I was 3 years old, and I remember all the many people I've looked up to. I want to be that kind of Christian influence on the others around me. I think that is what being a leader is all about.
Central, go! Go, go, Mustangs, go! Beat Central, go! Go, go, Mustangs, go! Beat Central, go! Go, go, Mustangs, go! Let's go!
A lot of people think that cheerleaders have it all together and that we have a lot of self-confidence, but really sometimes we doubt our own value, and the girls on the cheer squad have really helped me overcome that.
I remember going to cheer camp when I was little and looking up to the varsity girls who were helping me, and now it's my turn. I want to inspire them to encourage the team when they're down and help fans get into the game. I strive to be the cheerleader that I once looked up to.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
Introducing the all-new Fiat of Huntsville, right here on University Drive. You've got to see these cars, even take a test drive. Experience the new Fiat 500, available now for just $13,995 or only $99 per month.
We invite you to see our brand new facility and celebrate our grand opening
of the all-new Fiat of Huntsville on University Drive. Landers McLarty Nissan is proud to announce the arrival of the all-new 2013 Nissan Altima, the most innovative Altima ever, with an updated aerodynamic body style and improved fuel economy with up to 39 miles per gallon. And you get this premium style without the premium price. Right now, get the 2013 Altima for just $279 per month and only $1,500 down. But this amazing price won't last long. So come in today to Landers McLarty Nissan in Huntsville.
Attention Huntsville, Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is announcing the model year closeout. We're starting early for a reason. Unbelievable prices. Get the 2012 Ram 1500, closeout priced at $19,981. All prices are posted and ready to go. Plus, get amazing trade-in values.
The early model year closeout is going on now, right here, right now. Only at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
The 2013 Dodge Dart. Yep, it's finally here, and only here, at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. It's a car lover's dream. This baby has an 8.5-inch touchscreen, 10 airbag standard, and gets up to 41 MPGs. Style, performance, MPGs, all in one nice little package, and starting at just $14,900.
You'll only find it at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
We're back with Mustang Football Review, brought to you by Fiat of Huntsville.
A little later in our show, Coach Koyu will give us a scouting report on this week's opponent, the 8th-ranked Lauderdale County Tigers. I want to bring you back in now to talk about the second half. Coach, you go into the locker room, your team is down 6-0, but you're going to get the ball first in the second half. Let's go to the film and give us your analysis.
Yeah, Glenn, at halftime, we really focused on what adjustments we could make offensively to get some kind of drive going. You have to pick up first downs and move those chains to be successful offensively. Justin Wimberly does a good job here, picking one of our few first downs of the night, taking a hard hit there by the defender, but bouncing back and able to pick up a couple more yards for the first down. But most of our highlights from Thursday night were defensive, of course, and Taylor Kelly showing why technique football is important. He's in the right place, his body is correct, and he's able to make a tackle against a great number 18. Again, Taylor Kelly, where he's supposed to be, gets rid of the defender and makes another tackle along with the help of Jamie Marshall and Taylor Zack. Malik Miller does a good job of staying square, redirecting on the read, reading on the run, and making a great tackle for a loss on the quarterback here. It's a big play for us. Damian Pam coming up to make sure that he does have the tackle secured. It's very important defensively to play technique football. Tanner with a draw. The defensive ends do a good job squeezing that down. Garrett Lindsey and Frank Williams to allow Taylor Zack, Logan Hamlet to push that pile back and make a tackle there. Defensively, we really stepped up the whole game. This was the play of the game, though, that if we can stop that play, we win the game 7-6. And hats off to Stevens from Tanner. Makes a great run, finds just a little sliver of space and goes in for a long touchdown run. For us, this was the big play of the game. Kerryon Johnson showing why he's highly recruited. 80-plus yard run, just lining him up at the quarterback spot, snapping him the ball and letting him go off to the races. We're, again, right there at a spot where we can win this ball game. Defense comes up big again. Taylor Kelly's name was announced a lot the other night, played very good football defensively. Taylor Zack with the assist on the tackle. Logan Hamlet strings that well, makes a good tackle along with Taylor Zack filling. Taylor does a great job for us at middle linebacker, and against the teams we see that like to run the ball, you have to have a great middle linebacker. Our defense gave us opportunities and put us in field position opportunities where our offense had really had decent field position most of the night. And toward the end of the game, we actually pinned them deep with the help of Chandler Trock and his kicking ability and punting ability. Kerryon Johnson does a good job of bouncing that to the edge, but hats off to Tanner for pursuit. We thought maybe we could get the edge, and he was so close. A reverse here, and again, a good tackle by Tanner to keep that from being a huge play. Marmar Martin runs the ball hard, but Tanner's defense is right there. Here was the chance. We really, defensively had them pinned deep, and our defense kept them down near the goal line after a great punt by Trock. And we have time and the ball with great field position. We have to score down here if we want to win the ball game. And bottom line is Tanner really stepped up strong defensively when we had the ball in a short field and a chance to win the ball game if we could score a touchdown.
Well, congratulations to the Tanner Rattlers on a well-played game, and we, of course, wish them the best in the continuation of their season. Madison Academy's mission statement is to provide a quality education and a Christian environment, helping our students grow as Jesus did, in wisdom, in stature, and in favor with God and man. I hope that comes through loud and clear in our Slice of Life segments. We want to focus on growing in stature tonight. We do not apologize for striving for athletic success, but it has to be done in a spiritual context. We want to share that aspect of what makes Madison Academy so special in this Slice of Life presented by Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville.
Athletics is a very important part of the mission of Madison Academy. If you pay attention to how Jesus trained his disciples, his student athletes, if you will, he trained them in life. They lived together, they walked together, they shared common ground together.
You hope as a coach that you're instilling something in a young athlete that they learn from being held accountable, being pushed somewhere where they didn't think they could be pushed to, doing something outside yourself that's bigger than yourself individually.
I was looking for, an athletic program that would push me academic-wise and athletic-wise. So I think Madison Academy really filled that void.
Really what we want are young men that are focusing on process of strengthening their character, developing hard work ethic, and understanding the importance of team unity.
The key thing I love about MA and athletics is family. We all are like one, and MA has made me a better person.
We're always chasing after an individual and a group's potential, so each of those results can look different, but you're always learning something that you can apply to your life later.
The head coach, Brian Privet, he has made such an impact on my life, such a tremendous impact. I can't tell you enough how much I look up to him.
Coaches and kids meeting on common ground, teaching kingdom principles. That's what athletics does at Madison Academy.
Don't go away. More Mustang football after these messages from Landers McLarty, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
At Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville, we would like to introduce our new general manager, Rob Callis.
Hi, I'd like you to experience a difference at Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville. We are proud to offer the all-new redesigned C250, the top-selling ML350, and of course the world-class E350, all from a name you trust.
Come in today and drive off in the Mercedes-Benz of your dreams for less than you ever dreamed possible. Mercedes-Benz of Huntsville. Introducing the all-new Fiat of Huntsville, right here on University Drive. You've got to see these cars, even take a test drive. Experience the new Fiat 500, available now for just $13,995 or only $99 per month.
We invite you to see our brand new facility and celebrate our grand opening
of the all-new Fiat of Huntsville on University Drive.
The 2013 Dodge Dart. Yep, it's finally here, and only here, at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville. It's a car lover's dream. This baby has an 8.5-inch touchscreen, 10 airbag standard, and gets up to 41 MPGs. Style, performance, MPGs, all in one nice little package, and starting at just $14,900.
You'll only find it at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Huntsville.
Welcome back for fourth quarter of the Mustang Football Review, sponsored by Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. It's the Dodge Dart Player of the Week from Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Rattlers again, I formation. Play action under pressure. Nice job by the Mustang defense to sniff out the screen. Taylor Kelly. We're here with the player of the week for this week, Taylor Kelly. Taylor is a junior. Tonight played on the defensive line for the Madison Academy Mustangs, who come up just short, losing 13-7 to the Tanner Rattlers. We want to interview Taylor as he is the first recipient of the Player of the Week honor. Taylor, first of all, give us your thoughts on tonight's game.
Well, we just pushed as hard as we could for 4 quarters. We just couldn't get it in there offensively. Defense gave up a hard fight, and we just needed to, fix the little mistakes that we had.
Taylor has been chosen as the Player of the Week. This is the first honoree of this, given this award this year for the Madison Academy football team. Taylor, tell us what it means to you to be chosen as the first Player of the Week.
It's truly an honor. We just go out there and fight our hardest, and we try to be a team as much as possible. So it's an honor. I didn't expect this, and I'm just thankful to receive this.
And finally tonight, next Friday night, the Mustangs will take on Lauderdale County at Bill Washington Stadium there on the campus of Madison Academy. Taylor, tell us what it's like now. Coming off of a loss, what is it going to be like preparing for Lauderdale County next Friday night?
Our offensive line has got to get our steps right. We missed a bunch of blocks, and if we get that down, we should be able to handle Lauderdale County pretty well.
Any further thoughts, Dr. Royster, as we close this evening?
Well, just want to congratulate Taylor for such a good job tonight. You know, the coaching staff before this year began, had mentioned to me that they were expecting Taylor to really contribute to this defensive team and really hoped that he would step up, and he did tonight. You contributed a lot. You had some really key tackles for the team, for the defensive team tonight, so we're real proud of you, Taylor. Thanks.
Again, we want to congratulate Taylor Kelly, chosen as the first player of the week this season for Madison Academy, and hope that you'll join us next Friday night, either in the stadium there at Bill Washington Stadium at Madison Academy or on the webcast. Thank you very much.
This week's Look Ahead is brought to you by the new Jeep Liberty.
The Player of the Week receives a trophy from our friends at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram. And by the way, when you come out to the home games this season, you will have the opportunity to drop your name in the box to get a chance to win 6 years of free oil changes at Landers McLarty Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram. There are tables set up at both the home and the visitors' gates for you to register. Tonight's lucky winner is Mr. Dennis McGowan. Okay, Coach, let's look to next week. You know, I'm often asked, who is your biggest rival? When you take a look at all of the sports, it seems like Lauderdale County keeps getting in the way of Mustang goals. Now, we change regions every 2 years, so it's kind of hard to really say that, you know, this or that team is really your rival. But Lauderdale County seems to have become a nemesis over the years.
Well, Glenn, from a football standpoint, we faced them deep in the playoffs the last 2 years in a row, and we've been fortunate to move on. And then the 09 season, they were in our region, and we found ourselves back in their region and two top 10 ranked teams together, and we face each other Friday night. So, and in other sports, historically, there have been competitions deep into the playoffs and state tournaments. So it is definitely two opponents that are familiar with each other.
Well, in the preseason, the sports writers put Madison Academy at number 4, but they put Lauderdale County at number 8. So here in your region opener, you've got a matchup against what the sports writers at least think are two of the best teams in the state. How do we match up against them?
Well, Lauderdale County is a well-coached, good football team. They run the option very well. Stopping the option football is about responsibility and doing what you're coached to do, because on any given play, they can gash you with either the dive back, the quarterback, or the pitch man. And, you know, we've just got to do an outstanding job of playing sound football defensively, but they've got a lot of returning starters. They are a very physical team. They're big, with some excellent running backs and a quarterback that can throw and run. So we have our hands full to stop their eat clock, grind it out offense.
Okay, talk to me about their defense. They run what I think is an unusual defense, a 3-3 stack. Explain what that is.
Yeah, it's more and more commonplace in the last decade, but essentially the 3-3 or 3-5, as some people allude to it as, is a pressure defense. They've got an 8-man front, 8-man box, and it's designed to be able to evolve to whatever the opponent does, both running or passing. They can pressure passing teams and cover well against passing teams, but they can load the box up on running teams. So we have our hands full. We must block better this Friday night.
Okay, Coach. Well, thank you very much, and we wish you the best in preparation for your contest against the Tigers next week. Well, and we hope to see all of you at Madison Academy's Bill Washington Stadium this coming Friday night. Game time is at 7 o'clock. It is the 4th-ranked Mustangs against the 8th-ranked Lauderdale County Tigers. It's going to be a great football game, so we'll see you there.